Tell you what, you could only get away with that out here in the West. There is no way you could haul that beam anywhere I know of, except out here on the plains. I'll try to keep it short and sweet because really nothing's going on other than driving. I did 679 miles today. Huge, big day. I did, where's it at here? 596 yesterday. So I got 9.5 hours to do tomorrow. I'm going to stop and hit the Blue Beacon, get the machine washed. Everything's done good. Don't have any complaints. I'll get up in the morning, pre-trip the truck and check it, see if it's still leaking oil. I had 4 oil leaks fixed. And the other oil leak, they said that if it's still leaking, I have to go to Freightliner. It's behind the air compressor and the power steering pump. On your car, they're mounted, those, the power steering pump and all that's all mounted on the front of the engine with a belt driven. Well, on a diesel, it's driven either off the front of the engine, off a gearbox. It's actually gear driven, or off the back of an engine, a gearbox. So Detroit likes to run theirs off the back, a lot of their stuff. Because if you broke that belt, your air compressor wouldn't work, So then you're going to have issues with it losing air pressure and your brakes automatically kicking on and your frostbit. But the oil leak is somewhere back in there, and I'm just going to keep an eye on it. And then we'll go from there. But I got my ladders delivered okay. I'm trying to think of where I am in my videos because I haven't made it in a couple of days. But other than that, it's just been driving. I don't want to sit here and talk about nothing because nothing's really happened. I'm still 6 cents on the PFP. Top 10% on fuel economy, top 10% out of route. Real close to being number 1 on both of them, actually. But I'm done for the night. When we'll roll out probably around 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And roll into the Constantine and sit there till an 8 a.m. offload, which they'll get me earlier than that probably. But I'll be up at 7, get everything ready to go. So all I got to do is just back in the bay and they pull the glass off, the crated glass. They're calling for rain, so if they're calling for rain, there ain't gonna be no untarping until I get inside, and Lord knows how much room there is to do these big stupid drop tarps. There's no reason they couldn't put this on a DGL or an easy roll. This stuff here I've talked about enough. It's just not the way to haul glass. It's just my best guess is if the guys that really set all this up, if they were out here doing it, yeah, we would probably be done with glass on flatbeds, except for a few accounts that can't take anything. But we would be doing double drops, and we'd be doing easy rolls, and we'd be getting rid of this antiquated way of hauling glass. I'm not in charge of anything except for what you see here, so I just do what they ask me. It's I've been rolling good. Coins have been coming in. I've been talking to some other drivers about what they make, and whew, scary. I talked to two team drivers. One, they were splitting 60 cents a mile, and the other ones were splitting 75 cents a mile. And if you do the math on that, they're getting 30 cents a mile for every mile they drive, which was really good money probably in 1960. Wouldn't do it. I wouldn't get in the truck for that. Would not. You can stay at home, go work at Walmart, probably make the same amount of coins after you pay everything. Because, man, insurance and everything you got to pay, that's garbage money. Anyhow, we'll be talking. We'll let you. I'm going to try to set my GoPro up and maybe get some video of what's in Utah, because I've never been there, and there might not be anything interesting. Saw some cool wildlife today. Sandhill cranes, saw a bunch of them. I saw a seagull out in the middle of Nebraska. I'm like, you're really freaking kidding me, right? It's always cool. You see some cool wildlife. I saw this big buffalo, man. I'm like, man, check out this buffalo. And as I got closer and looked over, it was made of fiberglass. I'm like, oh, I should have took a picture of that fiberglass buffalo. But anyhow, we'll talk. It's Monday the 12th, Warrenton, Missouri. I got crated glass, 2 drop tarps this time. They're beating me like a borrowed mule. Couldn't give me a glass tarp and a drop tarp. They gave me 2 of these damn drop tarps. This one was kind of a disaster. I put ropes everywhere I can. It's just flopping. It's got a big tear in it right there. They patched. They came up with some type of a new patch tape stuff, and I'll be honest, I've had it on 2 loads. It's stuck to neither one of them. It's rode good though. I mean, it's been fairly tight. A little bit of ballooning, but not really any flopping. Headed to Utah. They changed my destination. Supposed to go to the company, and now they changed it for me to go to the warehouse. Not a big deal, about a mile difference.